Hello friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to calculate the least square estimates of the slope and intercept in simple linear regression. In simple linear regression we call X regressor or predictor and call Y dependent or response variable, and we are basically trying to estimate Y with using X. So this is the model for estimating Y, and we are going to estimate Y, so we have an error term. To estimate Y, we first have to estimate the intercept and the slope in the model. Then we are going to have an estimated Y value. We show this with Y hat. And the actual YI, because we cannot estimate exactly, there is going to be an error term. So we call this error the residual. And the residual is the difference between the actual value and our estimated value. So I'm going to go over a question that we solved in the classroom. In this question we have Y values and we have X values for each Y value. These are the actual values. So with using these observations we are going to make a model that to estimate the Y values for other X values. And as a question we are going to find the sigma square, the estimate, the sigma square, the variance. To estimate Y value, as I said, we are going to use Excel and SPSS. To make the regression analysis with using Excel, we are going to use data analysis add-ins. To install this data analysis, you have to go Excel options. We have add-ins here. Click add-ins and click go. And you are going to click check the analysis toolpack here. And as soon as you click OK, it is going to install the data analysis tool. I already have it, so I am not going to install it. So we are going to use data analysis tool to estimate our intercept and slope in our model. So I click data analysis tool and the regression is here. I click on it and I hit OK. The Y values, the dependent values, I select it, and for the X values I click here and select my X values. And for the output I click output range. I click then here and select a cell from here. Just selecting one cell is enough, and I click OK. I don't make anything else. Just click OK. And here we go. We have the ANOVA table and we have the regression table. These two cells give me the coefficients for the intercept, and this is the coefficient for the slope, the x value, and this is the mean square of residual. This is the variance that we are looking for. So this is the output of Excel. And this is the output of the Minitab. So from here you can again see that the coefficients are here and the variance is here. So our model is y hat is equal to b 0 hat, which is the coefficient of constant, with, plus the beta 1 hat, which is the coefficient of the x value. We can also see from here our Excel output. And the sigma square is the variance in here in our ANOVA table. Just a quick note, we are looking for R square and adjusted R square to verify our model. If these values are close to 1, then we can say our model is good. I'm going to make the same thing with using SPSS now. So here we have our data here again. To make the regression analysis, I go to Analyze, Regression, and Linear, because it's a simple linear regression. Our dependent variable is y, and our independent variable is x. And I just hit OK. And as a result, it's again give me the ANOVA table. So my variance is here, mean square of residual, and my coefficients are here. This is the coefficient for x value, slope. This is the coefficients, the intercept. My r square, the r adjusted r square, is also here. These two values are important to verify the model. Okay. So here again, I estimate my y value with my coefficients. In the question it says predict the y value with using x is equal to 30. So if I put my 30 value instead of x here, I will predict my y value using again this 30. So my predicted y value is 128.8. In part C, question says that when x is 22, calculate the residual. So calculate the residual. If you remember, the residual is the difference between the actual value and the predicted value. So the actual value I can find from my data. It is given for x22, y is equal to 172. So my actual value is 172. If I predict my 22 value, and if I put 22 instead of x here, I will predict y as 156.88. So difference between 172 and this value is going to give me the residual.